Man United already own blueprint for rebuild thanks to Arsenal and Tottenham. The template for Manchester United's rebuild should be based on the club's best traditions. United are at a crossroads after their defeat to Atletico Madrid. Out of the Champions League, without a trophy since 2017, struggling to get back into the top four, and stuck in a managerial limbo. That is why the next appointment has to be so important, and one which is designed to be for the long term, a manager who wants to build a legacy and overhaul a squad with young players. In fact, as former Manchester United midfielder Owen Hargreaves said on BT Sport after the Atletico Madrid defeat, they should take a leaf out of Arsenal's book. Following United's exit, Hargreaves said, "Look at Arsenal, they went 24 and under and that's where we're going to go. Look, it took them a year to get where they want to be. United need to take a step back and build from the ground up. There's a lot of pieces, but it'll take time." Arteta has taken his time, but has now built a team for the long term around English, homegrown and young players. This generation is about Bukayo Saka, Aaron Ramsdale, Ben White, Emile Smith-Rowe, Kieran Tierney, Gabriel Martinelli and Martin Odegaard. That is what United were about under Sir Alex Ferguson, Beckham, Scholes, Giggs and the Nevilles. Of course it is not easy to find another class of 92. But a start would be with the manager who can work to the same philosophy as Arteta and Arsenal. They then grow together, they form a spirit, and have got the potential to become successful for the long term. If you look at the United squad, it is unbalanced in terms of Cristiano Ronaldo being 37, Marcus Rashford is such an iconic figure, but there are rumblings about him being unsettled and Paul Pogba, a World Cup winner and fabulous talent, on the bench for big games. Have your say. Should Thomas Tuchel leave Chelsea for Man United? Join the debate here. They need a legacy manager who can overhaul the squad, instill a philosophy and reset the club's DNA. As much as he is a genius and a brilliantly successful and combative coach, Antonio Conte is not that figure. He is boom and bust. He will bring success, but does not tend to stick around. Thomas Tuchel is now being touted, but it is hard to see him swapping Chelsea for Old Trafford despite all of the London club's problems. He has been a powerful voice for Chelsea and has grown in stature. Chelsea fans adore Tuchel, and leaving them for United, well, that would ruin all that. Mauricio Pochettino is surely still the best option. He has not had a good time at PSG, but not many have. That has to be a club issue as well as down to the manager. Who knows how good Erik ten Hag is? He has done brilliantly at Ajax, they have the philosophy that United want, but defeat and an exit at the hands of Benfica was not a great advert. Pochettino had similar issues last week, but what he built at Spurs was what United need. He is a big character, a leader, he will run the dressing room and reassert respect and authority. He can also build for the long term, oversee a rebuild with the likes of Declan Rice being a big money target this summer. Can they afford Harry Kane as well? That link-up between Kane and Pochettino would be intriguing. But Pochettino would embrace some of the younger players like Anthony Elanga. It cannot be a quick fix, a rebuild takes time, patience and plenty of pain. Arsenal fans were split on Arteta, some were calling for his head in the painful moments, and it might take 3 or 4 transfer windows. But one thing is for sure, it needs joined-up thinking. The board, the football side, pulling in one direction and a manager for the long term who will be supported and backed through the difficult moments. Do United have the patience for another couple of lean years? Probably not. Especially if you are spending £100 million on players like Rice. The targets and ambitions are different. But unless they begin to lay down long-term plans, foundations for success, then they will lurch from one bad managerial appointment to the next while the team is left in decline.